Alrighty. So, because we didn't miss a whole lot and we are still dealing with combatants, very quick recap for our viewers. Our party found a couple of mercenaries that seemed to be working to try to get to the holovids that they are also searching for. They came across a few troopers, quote troopers, wearing old Sith uniforms from ages ago. And the party has learned that there are some high skilled assassins that are under the banner of the Cult of Isaidus, also looking for the holovids. There has been a brief lull in combat as Enoch and Arashi have scooted forward in their invisible sneaky fuckery to kind of do some scouting ahead. Arashi noticed that there is at least one of the assassins. She could hear more, and it seems like they're getting geared up for you guys to come down. So there's a brief lull in combat as you guys kind of replenish, breathe, uh, kind of get yourselves geared up for round two. As you guys are resting and figuring things out and trying to plan your next moves, Ashay makes her appearance after recovering from her grenade swan dive and has returned to the party. Juvia, for the time being, has retreated back to keep an eye on the Sith soldier that you guys had captured, commandeered. And she is going to utilize her scarousal techniques that we unleashed last time to keep him in place and allow you guys to continue to explore and collaborate. For the time being, while yes, I do have initiative order up, you guys are out of combat until you initiate combat. Ignore turn order. You guys are able to move around and communicate and plot your next movements. But for now, you do know that there are more ahead. There is kind of a tunnel path to get to them. But you do have a brief reprieve to collaborate and try to figure out your next few moves.
I think the first thing I'll do is probably heal Epsilon. Um, you could probably tell Naveer's getting really tired. He's used up most of his force points at this point, but he uses what little he has left to kind of heal Epsilon.
That is completely fair.
In the meantime, Arashi's going to keep trying to scoot forward just a little bit at a time and not trigger this person.
Okay.
Trying to get where I can see around the corner.
I will say you would probably about, yeah, right here is about where you would be able to see things around the corner because it starts to turn into um, a ramp. So bear with me as I reveal.
Peeking
What do your sneaky eyes see? Your sneaky eyes see, and then there looks to be another ramp leading to another hallway.
Are these boxes here?
Those are boxes. It appears that this is a storage area
Okay.
of the building.
I'm gonna stick low to the ground, on hands and feet,
Mm-hmm.
like on fingertips, on the
Sneaky sneak.
toes
Okay.
of my feet, and quickly scuttle right behind the boxes.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna be like peeking out and make sure that I keep like watch on these. Are they doing anything in particular? I know this one was braced, and she was like on a radio and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
What are these other two doing?
The other two are also seeming to be braced to. They're like focused on where you came from because they heard your party and they are ready for essentially you guys to bottleneck yourselves. They're bracing for it.
Okay. The the ramp that leads up to a higher section,
Mm-hmm.
is it hollowed out underneath it?
No, it seems to be enclosed, like an enclosed tunnel.
Okay, so I can't get underneath the ramp.
Nope.
Right. I will relay the information back that there's 3 assailants in here, and they all seem to be watching the hallway.
Okay.
Not taking any attack actions at the moment, though.
Shoot, I do apologise. I will be right back.
No worries.
I'm gonna leave the call so no background noises.
Okay.
Um, can I make out like any other conversation where they actually talking about?
You are close enough now that you and Enoch by proxy, since Enoch has slowly been inching his way forward. You both would be able to hear a bit more clearly now that you're closer. Their conversation into the radio. It is. Sorry, I just read that. Yes, he is taking care of his nan. You are correct. Uh, you are able to hear that they are speaking to someone further in, who they are referring to as boss. So, likely not the entire leader, but just the leader of this group. And they are kind of updating her on the status that there is a group that seems to be coming in for the holovids. They have also clarified to her that you could hear that she needs to, quote, hurry up and download the information so we can get out of here.
The ramp that leads out of this area,
Mm-hmm.
does it have raised sides?
Yes, they are about half a foot.
Half a foot.
So they're enough that for like the purpose of moving storage, they would keep the storage from falling off of the ramp. But they're not designed for steadying people. It's to keep the moving of items, of boxes and such on the ramp.
Okay. If it's half a foot, staying as low as I was, I'm gonna move just right next to that wall, and I'm trying to like peek out and see where this one's eyesight or where their line of sight is specifically looking. You had said that they were focused like on the hallway,
Yes.
and so is this one like really focused on the hallway? Do I think that I could maybe like sneak onto the ramp and kind of like lay prone along this wall so that I'm not in their eyesight?
You can certainly try. But you would need to roll me some stealth.
What do I have? What do I have? I'm gonna take one of the bullets out of my pistol, and I don't know what I need to roll for this or whatnot, but this large pipe that's on the other side of the room,
Mm-hmm.
can I toss the bullet at the pipe to make a noise and then try and slip around here while they look to see what the noise was?
Are you trying to be like sneaky so they don't see a bullet just suddenly appear out of nowhere being yeeted?
Yeah.
Okay. Then roll me a, I believe it's sleight of hand. I was gonna say you did get advantage anyway. So with a 24,
And then being stealth.
Yep. Yeah, their passive perception is 16. So out of nowhere, Enoch, you would see like the bullet go. You would see it ting on the piping, and all of a sudden the three of them kind of turn their heads and like they have their weapons ready. So Hirashi kind of provided a brief distraction.
And I am purposefully going prone and staying against this wall,
Okay.
uh, so that hopefully the wall will block line of sight from this one, and this one's attention is hopefully down here and not on the ramp. I will move very slowly up the ramp.
Okay. As Arashi is doing this and the rest of you have grouped up, for the time being, just for to cover for Matt while he is AFK, I refuse to ignore that. I will in fact just stare at it and draw nothing but attention to it. No. While Matt is AFK, we are going to say that he is staying behind with Juvia for the time being, and we'll catch up to you guys later. While Enoch and Arashi are doing their sneaky sneak bullshit, I know Naveri, you were healing up. Epsilon, Ashay joined. Arashi has been speaking to you guys through the comm link, kind of updating what they've been up to. You guys could have heard the slight tink and then the sounds of foot foot shifting and like a calling out of who's there. Like you would have heard that there was something going on, but no shots were fired. You don't hear actual combat. It just sounds like enemies up ahead were disarmed.
I'll kind of turn to Eshe and be like, Epsilon needs healing, and then we're gonna make our way forward.
How is your healing doing? Do you need more?
She just like chucks the 3 needles of the med packs that she used, and it's like midway around the corner when you guys look over. Let's fucking go!
I'll save what I have for later if she needs it. Let's follow the angry baby.
Question.
Yes.
Can Enoch use an ability to kind of push something over here enough to make another sound to kind of try to further draw their attention that way?
Yeah, I see what we're doing here. Oh boy, of course the 2 stealthy ones are doing this. Yeah, go right ahead. Ooh. Okay.
It's just the force pusher. It's just
You're just
move.
pushing a box will topple over or some shit.
Yeah, just kind of enough to make it sound like somebody may have hit something by accident while shifting.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it works. So their attention goes from the pipes to some boxes in the corner, and they are very much. Yeah, the rest of you guys that are making your way up, if you are trying to be stealthy, please roll stealth. Otherwise, they are distracted. So that's a little bit of bonuses to you guys that they are in fact a bit distracted because there's some noises and bullshit happening. But Arashi and Enoch are doing very, very good at being a distraction and keeping the enemies from looking down the hall and bottlenecking you all. So Epsilon, you would have seen this one like turning around, like their back is to you. Yep, I'm aware of what has been done. I am fully aware of what has been done.
It's an evil laugh.
That's a very evil laugh.
There it is. I'm like, I know there's a gift for this.
This area-
I have a gift for this.
This area at the top, is this an enclosed room? Or is it like a platform outside? Like no walls?
It is another. It looks like it is just a pathway, kind of similar to the ramp. You could tell from the opening that there's a slightly higher railing, but that's all that you can see at the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it a room? Like over here, this was open
Yes.
to the outside.
Yep.
No
It
ceiling.
is. It is open to the outside. It's like a brief little
Okay.
passage.
Well, then I'm going to stay prone and just kind of slide around.
Okay.
I'm Sneaky Snake.
You are a very sneaky snake. Oop. Did not mean to move the map that way. But, alright, cool. So, you see that, and then you see a shut door.
Shit.
Oh boy, I really hate that I have to ask this. What you doing, Epsilon? I've kind of been worried about asking this, but what you doing?
What's a good way to? How do you phrase that? You know that like that bad bitch boss girl walk, like that straight up strut of power down
Yeah.
a long hallway. That
Oh boy. The best part is they don't really see you at the moment. So they're a little bit on the distracted side.
let me. How close do I need to get before I can jump at them?
That is a question. It's a question I was not prepared for.
Okay, that one. What is the distance? What's the distance of a force jump?
It is a distance. Can confirm.
Anybody with force jump able to tell me what the distance of force jump is? I don't have it as a power. I have the ability to use it through another ability. So it's not on my like horsepower list to reference.
Says here, using the force to augment the strength of your legs, you leap up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space you can see.
So 30 feet.
Ah, no. Alright, so I just gotta like strut into the room and then I can force jump on a bitch.
Basically. I mean, they are distracted, and that will, in fact, trigger initiative order if you do attack.
Well, they're well,
Yes,
the
but
strut
not-
is happening.
Well, the strut is happening. Yes, go on.
Mid strut.
Can I investigate this door?
Mid strut, please investigate the door. Yes, please. Okay.
21.
It is a sealed and locked door. You would need to try to lockpick it because you do not have the codes to unlock it manually. It does appear to be locked from within. So you would have to pick a lock in order to open the door.
That's
Just say
great. I'm
Enoch
not
has a
the
slicer's kit.
I'm
it's
not
like,
the
alright, that's
picking
technology.
locks type of rogue.
Before anything starts, because we can already see the angry baby going off to do stuff, Ashley is gonna slightly tap on Navir and give him guidance.
Fair. She's like, ah, shit, here we go again.
I would have done it with her, but she already angry baby boss bitch walks down the hallway, so I could give it to her. So, and I don't even think she fucking needs it. So yeah, give it to Navir. He's next to me.
She is
Yeah.
inspired by herself. It's fine.
I don't.
Yeah,
Have...
I offered originally to Epsilon, like, hey, I can either give you advantage or healing, and they were like, nope, healing. And I was like, okay, I'll do it right now because I know they're gonna just run screaming in a
Nah, she in fact did not go running screaming. She did the boss bitch walk. Mid strut, as a matter of fact. Strutting her stuff.
nice.
But yeah, Rashi, you know that you are gonna have to do some lock picking or blowing up the door.
I don't have lockpicks. I'm not a lockpicking rogue.
Enoch
Who the hell
appears.
still uses locks?
Who uses locks when have saber? It seems that Enoch is coming to assist.
Fair enough.
So,
I'm moving
Or he
back
saw
from the
Epsilon,
door.
he's like, I'm going to put some distance.
one of the two. You don't know if he's coming to assist. You have no idea that Epsilon has strutted into the room.
I'm moving back from the door.
Valid.
The last thing that I want to do is be right outside the door whenever somebody comes out of it.
True, and you have no idea of the shit show that's
Not a whole lot of
gonna.
places to hide there.
And you're about to be aware of the shit show that's about to happen behind you. So,
Yeah, fact.
without further ado, what the
I
Epsilon
like how
doing?
Navir and Ash are just like staying in the back, going, "Oh, yeah."
Here we go again.
Basically.
Gets to that last. She's just strutting down the hall like this, singing to herself, like the just starts singing the fucking Halo theme as her strut gets faster and faster.
I love that.
Mad respect for the Halo theme. Mad
I know,
respect.
right?
Is she giving herself theme music as she's walking down the hallway?
I would not be
Yeah, man.
surprised.
I
She's part
mean,
cybernetic. It just plays out of her suit.
basically, yeah. Like, she just, yeah.
Oh, force.
Yeah. And yet somehow they're still distracted. So, again, without further ado, I had a feeling this is how this was going to go. What the Epsilon doing?
Oh, angry baby, go. Angry baby, use friendship. Aggressive friendship.
Wait, I want to use all of my. I forgot. How many advantages do I have? This is a surprise round. Do I have all advantages?
It is, in fact, a surprise round before we kick back into initiative order. So, everything but the 15 hits, 16 meets it, beats it.
I'll take it.
Ow. that hurt. That got their attention.
The rest of the party knows that combat has engaged because you hear a mixture of cackling, recorded battle music, and lightsaber slashes.
And an alarm in the background.
Yeah, and an alarm in the background. Just for added effect.
That's our cue.
Forehead. Just rubbing her forehead like, oh, force.
Yeah.
Well, that's our cue.
That that is in fact the cue. So we have now instigated initiative order. Again, I will be skipping Higo and Juvia because they are AFK currently, and that's fine. We have an excuse for them. So, top of initiative order, it is Nevere with a Shay on deck.
All right. Well, seeing the distance Epsilon put between them, Navarre is basically just gonna dash. I think I dash up to 60 feet. Right?
Okay. So then that would be your movement and action. Any bonus actions that you want to do?
I think it's about here. Let me double.
I think so. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were further in the hallway for some reason.
That'll do it.
Perfect. Okay. So then it is a Shay up with Enoch on deck.
I'm pretty much running right after him because gotta get to the angry baby.
Probably not a bad idea.
That's my turn, just booking it. Clack, 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 clack.
Spastic heel clicks on the floor. All right. Enoch, you are up with the assassins on deck.
Okay, well, just to further confuse everybody, he's going to use he's gonna try to pull one of these crates into this person over here. With the force push-pull thing.
Okay.
Slam them with the crate.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's gonna work because they are disarmed. They're confusion.
And just all of a sudden, crate next and just smacks.
Yeah, and they will take 4 damage. Just Nani the fuck.
And then he'll pull another crate at them because why not? He's got the extra attack.
Alright. And another 3 bonk. Okay, cool. Just multiple crates just thrown into this poor woman. She's like, what the fuck?
Maybe she should stop being a thought.
She thought. And then she thought not.
And then he's gonna shift over to here.
He's like, bap,
Actually, wait.
bap, and I hide.
Because he attacked, he's now visible, so he's going to quickly duck out of cover, out of sight, or try to. Just like, quick crate attacks and then skitter.
Skitter.
And after all this, I bet she wished she had forethought.
She really does wish that she had forethought. No, we are not killing Enoch. What you doing? Stop it.
I was trying to clear off the icon I was using for his stealth.
Girl. Holy shit.
He's just playing dead. It's all good.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So then it will be the assassin's turn with fucking angry baby on deck. Alright, so the one by Epsilon got beat the shit out of and is now rather angry about it. But also very angry, but multi-attack. And so there will be those coming up. And ooh, what was the movement speed on this bitch? 30. Okay, cool. So, Epsilon, there's about to be a whole bunch of attacks on you because you're the first fucking one they see and the only one they can reach. So there's going to be A lot. There's going to be 6 melee attacks, 3 ranged on you. Because you're the only one they see right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 23, 23, 19, 26, 15, 10.
I don't think that the 10 hits.
I'm pretty sure the 10 does in fact not hit.
I don't know about all the rest of it.
Excusez-moi.
Oh, jeez.
At least the 20s, will do the thing.
Okay, so at least 3 hit. Bap, yep,
19 points.
yep. And then it's just the 19 that I'm questioning. Oh.
Of course. As one does.
As one does. Would the 19 hit as well?
Yep, that's
Okay.
just over my AC.
Okay. I could not remember if it was meets it beats it or if it was just over.
Yeah, I'm still working on getting hers up in the 20s.
Getting
We're
there.
a little too low for that right now.
A little bit. Alright. So then we got the Saber Reflect. It's one reaction, so at least one you can try to reduce. So go ahead and roll that. I believe it was 2d6?
No, it was
Sure
1d6.
is.
6. Okay.
Oh, no, it is 2d6 at 5th level.
Yep.
Yep, after 5th level.
Alright. Which one do you want to utilize that with?
Let's see. Well, I get to send it back if I reduce it to 0.
Yes.
Not on these. These are all melee attacks. These are blades.
Are they all?
Uh,
I thought they were shooting at me.
No, she hasn't rolled the shooting at you yet.
no, not yet.
Hold on, stop rolling stuff. I'm trying to read.
It
Roll
does
1d
say
F.
1DF.
Oh my god. Stop it. Stop! You want to catch these sabers? Do you remember how many sabers I have?
A lot. It just says in response to being attacked. It does not say.
I have 6.
Yeah, but it says the damage is energy or ion.
You are correct. So, well, we'll hold on to that d6 for that 6 for the ranged then, because there are going to be 3 ranged aimed at you. So, we'll see. But for now, it was a total of 8, 16, 28 kinetic damage from being bonked.
Which window has my... Okay. This is why I jammed a bunch of syringes into my suit before we came in.
Freezing?
No, I think minute.
Okay, fair. Let me know whenever you're ready for me to roll the shooty shoots.
Yep.
Okay, there's just 3 though, so bap, and a bap, and a bap. Okay, so just the 26 hits. They rolled 6 damage.
Haha.
So that does in fact,
Bad.
they take 6 damage. And you don't take any more, so just the 28.
Perfect.
But that,
Everything is going exactly as I have foreseen.
I am so scared about this, but that's their turn. Angry baby, your turn with Arashi on deck.
Let's see remind myself what force powers I have.
I know it's been like 84 years since we played.
I still haven't put all of my force powers in yet on the quick collect thing because I keep forgetting.
Shit, after 80
It's okay.
years, I would have retired.
hmm Hell, if it was actually 84 years, we'd be dead. Because we'd be over 100.
No, I'm gonna live forever.
Well, at least that's one of us.
I drank enough Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, until someone makes you snort it and almost kills you.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
You snorted Dr. Pepper? Why?
I was trying to drink it. Somebody made me laugh.
Yeah, basically.
Alright. That's a burn.
Yeah, literally, it was a burn.
Pretty much.
Got this ability that I've been really kind of want to use. I just don't know if I want to use it yet.
That's fair.
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna wait for, like the last person just so I can get a little AoE going here. Like, I'm gonna just absolutely shit rock the last person when it's a 1v1. But right now I'm dealing with a 2v1. So I gotta get a little splash damage into this attack.
Fair. Ooh, so extra zappy zaps. I'm here for it.
Jockey sabers. No!
Oh yeah, every single one of them hit. Which person are you aiming the main attack for?
Let's see, which one of them hurt more?
This one has not been hit yet, and this one is fairly hurt. Because that's the one you
Let's see if I
did.
can finish. Yeah, we're gonna see if I can finish off that first one and move to the second one.
Go for it.
Well, the damage is gonna be the same no matter who I'm smacking, but
Yeah.
there's a +4 in that mix because I'm aggressive. +4 for anger issues.
Okay. That one is, in fact, of the downed variety. And then this one, because it's 5 feet away, is get some lightning damage for each of those attacks, and it's equal to your force casting ability modifier. How much zappy zap?
Charisma, which is +4.
So that's 16, because it's per attack. Ow!
Whap, 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 whap.
Basically, yeah. It's almost like phantom pains.
It is a double-sided lightsaber. I must imagine like half of it's lightning and the other half is a normal lightsaber, so she's just trading back and forth, just whap, 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 whap.
Bap buzz, bap buzz. It's fantastic.
Are you doing kind of like the Force Unleashed 2, I think it was, where your Star Killer had the lightning, Sith lightning going over his lightsabers every time he struck?
Yep. Yep, that's exactly what that ability is.
Neat.
Alright.
You thought you had me outnumbered. You.
Anything else that
Aggressive
Angie
friendship.
Baby is doing other than beating the shit out of people?
Yeah, right, the usual. I think that's all I've got.
Cool. Then we move to Arashi with Nivera on deck.
I imagine I hear all of the fighting.
Oh, you do. And you hear one, at least the sound of one death that is not your party.
Yeah.
Probably laughter.
Lightsaber noises, electric noises, some battle music.
Yeah, battle music for some fucking reason. Maniacal French laughter. You know.
I can get to 30 there. And I can draw a bead between both of them there.
You sure can.
So I'm going to load the $300 assassination round in the disruptor rifle.
Of course you are.
Yep. I'm gonna try and make this a penetrating shot.
Of course you are.
Because I do believe that one is within 15 feet of the first target.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, if you kill Steel, Epsilon's gonna get pissed.
I'm trying to.
Oh.
20.
Yep. That hits.
Okay. Person number 1
Mm-hmm.
takes 9 sneak attack damage plus 9 acid damage, plus they need to make a DC 22 dexterity save.
They nat 20'd it.
Son of a bitch. They
Damn.
take half of 28, which is 14. And then they take the penetration damage.
Fucking ow.
And then the person behind that takes 2d6 of the sneak attack plus the pin damage plus the rifle damage. 18 plus 7, 25.
Fucking ow.
And I erase one of my $300 rounds. And I will bonus action try and hide.
Okay, roll stealth. Means it beats it with their passive.
It's
Good
not
job.
a great stealth.
You know, you kind of blasted bullets through them. Fair.
I
So
only blasted one bullet.
yeah, but it went through both of them.
Fair.
So suddenly Epsilon's just like blood explosions off to the side. You didn't do it. What fuck?
What is my passive perception? Do I even notice you?
I don't know. What is your passive perception?
I don't know. I'm like, where is that on this sheet?
Where is that on your sheets? Because
Oh, it's like halfway down on the far left. I have a passive perception of
underneath.
13.
oh yeah, you don't see shit. You just know that they exploded for some reason. Like
I just
blood
saw
is
a
coming
bullet
out of
rip
them?
through 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Enoch has a 17.
So Enoch saw your ass.
She just gives
Enoch
a
was up and
thumbs
around
up.
the corner. Enoch doesn't know where I am right now.
Enoch saw somehow through the force.
Fair. This force bullshit. It
it's-
always gets me.
I know, right? Epsilon, you have no idea where specifically the bullet came from. You just kind of give a thumbs up in the general direction. Your like thumbs up is like over here, so it's like slightly off kilter, but it's fine.
Close enough.
Alrighty, is that it for Rashi?
Yes.
Okay.
I will have to reload some weapons here in a
Yep.
second.
Alrighty, that means we're back to top of initiative with Nevere up with Shay on deck.
Well, clearly Epsilon does not need any help, and I would say Naveer's passive perception is high enough. He can probably figure out who was firing that shot. So he's
Probably.
honestly just going to dash and just go kind of where, not necessarily where Rashi is, but just kind of like, say like 30 feet. Hold on. I think like 30 feet that way, and then dash like 30 feet that way if he can.
Yeah, I mean, you are not close enough to get an attack of opportunity or anything, so you sure could run. Just
Okay, that'll do it for me.
as you go
Y'all are
running
bold
past.
to assume that I'm going to keep those things alive.
Oh, hi, hello.
Hello there.
A random Juvia has appeared.
Y'all
Yes.
better hurry up. My legs are getting asleep. All 6
We're
of them.
working on it.
As neighbor runs by, they just see Arashi huddled against the wall, trying frantically to reload their weapon.
All the panic. I love it.
And when my legs fall asleep, I'll just crawl towards you.
Spider mommy crawling towards you, that is extra scarousal. I'm gonna need a scarousal
kidding.
counter.
I wasn't kidding when I said Juvia is becoming more and more spider-like as this campaign's going on.
I'm here for it.
She is the spider.
She is Spider Mommy for a reason.
Spider Mommy, Spider Mommy.
Y'all have like 5 minutes before I start huggy time.
Oh no, not huggy time. I love it. Alright, so that's it for Nevere. That means Ashay is up with Enoch on deck.
Hold on, I'm just trying to go ahead and get the here.
You're fine. We were briefly distracted by Spider Mommy. It happens. And then there was silence.
Sorry, was adding an attack so I can go ahead and do this properly.
No worries. It's just all conversation ceased. We were all distracted by Spider Mommy. That's just going to be my excuse when everything is silent. Just everyone was distracted by Spider Mommy.
It's fair.
That's my
So-
excuse.
So.
Hello there.
All right, I'm gonna go. Oh, here you guys are. All right, I'm gonna tag the one that's away from, not next to Epsilon. That one right there with force current. It's a 15-foot cone, and I'm just in the range to go ahead and do it. She is like the ass end of it. I'm gonna slap her with it.
I see this. Oh, Jesus. So they have to make a strength saving throw. What is the DC for it? That was a 7. No matter what, they failed. I guarantee it, because it's got to be over 10. So they
Oh,
failed.
yeah. It is. Let me go ahead and do the thing again because I forgot to click on the adding the saving throw so you can see what the saving throw is.
Yes, please.
It didn't do the.
Well, it's usually your, like, quote-unquote force casting ability, because it'll be like, well, like I said, they rolled a 7. I guarantee
16.
it's over that. Okay. Yeah, they failed. They fucking failed. So... So, roll me some 3d6 force damage. Then they move back 5 feet. There's the wisdom save. 13 damage. Okay. Ow. fucking hurt.
Take that, thought.
Begone, thought.
Begone, thought. Push.
Literally, begone. Go away. Alright.
Well, since she did not fail and also got pushed, did she also perhaps get knocked on her ass?
They did get pushed. She did not. It does not say they go prone, so she just got stumbled back.
Fair enough. Spider Mommy, go.
Ooh. Actually, she goes back 10 feet, not 5 feet, because it was upcasted, so it's 3d6, so she gets to go back total 10 feet. So extra shove. Extra begone thought. Alrighty. Was there anything else that you wanted to do?
No, that's about the best that I can do. I can only do one quick spell each time, so that's about what I've got. I was hoping to, like, really push her, but if I could have angled it, I also really wish I could have launched the boxes at her as well, but too late.
Oh well. Thoughts for next time. Cool.
I'll remember to use the environment with me.
There you go. Yep, you are always welcome to use the environment. Alright, then that means it is Enoch's turn with the assassins on deck.
Enoch, confident in the group's abilities to deal with those things over there. He's gonna go and examine the door up here.
Oh, fair.
He heard Epsilon, like, I'm pretty sure she was laughing. He's like, yeah, she's got that.
Nah, I'm not going over there. Not my problem. Alright, go ahead and roll, what was it, investigation?
I guess so. Ooh, I got advantage on investigation.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. So you know that, like, Arashia told you, it does need to be unlocked. It would... It is specifically locked from the inside. You are able to determine that it is locked through a computer system on the inside. So to unlock on the inside requires computers. To get in, though, you are going to need to try to either bust it open or lockpick your way open.
Well, if he had access to the computers, he could probably do something, but as he doesn't, he's just gonna try to, cut his way through, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna pull some Phantom Menace on this bitch. Alright. Roll me.
Send his 6 blades through and start turning them in a circle with his hands, kind of thing.
Go ahead and roll me lightsaber attacks, I guess.
I guess would it be a saber throw technically because he's using the force to do that?
Technically speaking, yeah.
Whoops.
Calm down.
There.
Calm the fuck down. Why are you throwing
I think
things?
it fucked.
I mean...
I don't know what happened. I don't think I had a spell card, but okay. I don't know why there's a con save.
I was gonna say...
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. You're chucking away at it. It's a sturdy door, so it's gonna take more than, 8 damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one where they have to make a save where they get a level of slowed.
Oh, yeah. Well,
the door is slowed.
I mean, it has no con or any of that, so it's not... You can't really slow the door down. It's an inanimate object.
Next attack made against the target that hits before the end of the target's next turn deals an additional 1d10 force damage. Oh.
Good to
So
know.
you do more damage.
Anything else that he's doing other than just wailing on this door with his sabers?
Well, I guess that takes up his extra attack too, so he's good. He's just standing there very dramatically, all these blades forming like a rough circle as he's just slowly like making a like turning his hands kind of clockwise to just drag the blades through.
Okay, fair. All right, it is then the assassin's turn with Epsilon on deck. So, Epsilon, you were going to get 3 blade attacks and then 3 shots at you. Or actually, 3 shots at Ashay. Because she shoved a bitch.
Ow.
So, first will be the melee attacks on Epsilon. Bap. And a bap. Not a single one hit. Fantastic. I love that for me. Alright, now the thought is going to be shooting Ashay. Bap. And a bap. And a bap. So 25, 16, 22.
Ow.
All of them hit ya?
My 15.
Okay, fair. So 6 and 5, that's 11. Okay, 16 damage total to you. And that's it for them. So, grand old time. Means Angry Baby is on deck with Urashi just chilling. Or Epsilon. Angry Baby is up, and you know what I meant. English hard.
Oh, they moved slightly. Okay.
Yeah, because Shay shoved him while you were AFK.
Let's see.
I did the begone thought.
It's true. And the thought was briefly begone and then shot back.
She put holes in my dress. She's going to feel the pain.
Oh no.
No, alright, well, we're good. We're just gonna smack the shit out of this guy. Let's see. Can we get the combo kill?
Possibly.
Just going to hit them one by one.
Okay.
Turn by turn, they fall.
I mean, 26 hits. Fucking Christ, really?
That might do it for me.
Okay, well, I mean, the 15 will miss, the 17 hits, so... Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. 8. Go ahead and roll the 17 damage, then we'll do your fucking crit. Because that'll probably do it.
There's a +4 to this little blip.
Alright. Roll that nat 20 damage.
Is my nat 20 damage for her? Jesus. I'm gonna hover over just to see what they freaking are.
Because it's the max plus what you roll.
Yeah. There we go. Freaking rolls max damage. Noise!
Of course. So that's double the damage. Cool. Yep, that knocks him. Yeah. Yeah. They be deadified. Good job. Angry Baby did her job.
I think it's like, hold on, I learned this new trick from a video I was watching on the HoloNet.
Jesus. But, I mean, they're all down, so you are free to move. Because there's one left currently. Just coming right up into their face. Go.
Giggles in Sith.
Giggles in Sith. I love that. All right. Any other like bonus action or anything you want to do?
Yeah. Sneers and Sith.
Sneers and Sith. All right. I mean,
Do I have a? I don't think I have a bonus action attack. Denounce. I think denounce and feedback are both one action. Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, most force powers are not. They're either reactions or actions.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. That means it is Arashi with Higo chilling with Juvia and the prisoner on deck.
Alright. Arashi's just gonna back up 20 feet, take a pot shot with a shadow rifle.
If you kill Steel,
I'm trying to.
that hits.
Okay, that is 9 plus
Yep.
16 for sneak attack.
There's much left to them. Surprised if they didn't die.
Yeah, Epsilon, you go up and you're like swirling your lightsabers, just menacingly sneering, and then all of a sudden, blood explodes out of their head and the body collapses. But you have no fucking clue where the shot came from.
And then a nat 20 on stealth, and I move the last 10 feet.
And run
of my
away.
Movement.
Yep, that's why Epsilon cannot fucking tell where that shot came from. Well, that
Well.
means you are officially out of combat for now. So,
Naver, on the other hand,
saw you shoot and then blip,
would
disappear.
have seen Arashi run up the ramp, drop to their knees, sliding backwards, take the shot, turn before the shot even hits, and keep running.
Pretty much. Alright, but that is the last enemy of the group. So, you are now officially out of combat. Moving it back to the top of initiative order for the sake of things. For funsies. For funsies. So, you are officially...
Funsies.
Jesus. Once again, you have eliminated all of the enemies and are out of initiative order. Or out of combat, at least. We are keeping initiative order for the sake of simplicity, just in case. Yeah, Higo has come to join you guys.
Hello there. I have safely what's the word?
Abducted?
I've safely subdued the individual in question.
Excellent. Good job, you guys.
Are they dead?
Thank you.
No,
No.
we'll need them.
They are
Yeah.
rather resilient,
They're
though,
definitely.
too.
If you left them with her, they're definitely dead.
Should I perhaps return back to the individual?
Probably too late now.
Yeah, it's probably too late.
They didn't accept my love, unfortunately.
Okay.
Huggy time was just too much for them. Accidents happen, like the cat.
Oh no.
What is huggy time?
Do you really want to know?
I would
Yes.
ask the question if I didn't.
Laughs
Huggy
in
time's
Southern.
what happens when Juvia just gets extra affectionate.
Oh boy.
I'm scared.
Again, scarousal.
She had to learn to
I
contain
see.
her hugs.
I don't think she learned well enough.
takes practice.
Do you get a lot of practice?
No.
That would possibly explain it then. Anyway, shall we progress further into the compound?
I believe so.
Shall I take point, or...
Jesus.
Hello? Oh, I thought I broke.
No, the DM got broke.
Ah,
I don't think that you'll be able to take point because Enoch's already at the door.
Enoch is at the door and is using
You're-
his sabers
you're
to
welcome
currently
to
cut
try.
it.
Enoch is knocking at the door.
Enoch, do you need assistance?
Enoch knock.
No, I should be fine.
Okay,
Your
that
blades
was
will only
fun.
get in the way.
Because I can go ahead and do a heavy push to when things get situated if you're going to go ahead and launch the door open. Or we can all do it, like the three of us together.
Actually, that would.
what type of door is it?
It is a heavy
The metal
durasteel.
door type.
Heavy durasteel.
Does it have hinges?
Angry baby, get over here. Let's go ahead and 4 this door.
It does not have hinges. For those of you who may have played Knights of the Old Republic, the doors that kind of swirl into each other when they shut is what it is. So there is no hinges. It just kind of unlatches and spins and descends into both the ceiling and the floor.
Oh, it's a fancy sci-fi door.
Yeah, fancy
Gotcha.
sci-fi door. Always fancy sci-fi door.
Star Wars.
I should
Exactly.
also mention, just for my own thing, so Enoch's blades are like kind of flat, like actual like kind of sword blades. So he has the when he threw them into the door, they all kind of went in sideways so that they could actually cut through instead of trying to do the broad side down and around.
Fair.
I imagine that would be
That would be
pretty hard.
effective.
Yeah.
Quick question. And I don't mean to ruin your fun. Does the door work on a electrical system? One that can possibly be short-circuited?
You would deduce yes, considering you are of the droid variety. You kind of understand it, so yeah.
I'm a droid, therefore I know doors.
I know electronics. Who'd have thought?
Who'da thunk?
You
Could
talk
I-
to the doors.
I'm not going to talk to the door. I'm going to politely electrocute it into submission.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna seduce the door, and I was like, well, that'd be a new one on my list. All right then.
I mean,
I
as a
thought
droid,
he was going to do that too. I thought it was going to do it.
he could
I was
seduce
hoping.
a computer system.
Yeah, yeah.
11001111. Oh,
Seduce that door.
You seduce that door.
You seduce it so hard.
that reminds me of fucking Tiny Tina's Borderlands game. I'd
Oh,
like to
yeah.
seduce the drawbridge. What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected.
So, sorry, you go on.
Oh no! All I was going to say was, and for the sake of time, and to make it look really cool, can all four of us, like Enoch, Navir, Epsilon, and Eshe, basically just like one massive Force Unleashed, Force push and break the door?
You can certainly try.
Wow, hanging it up on a door. Never thought that was in my bingo for the day.
You know what?
Oh.
Doors are a party's worst enemy, man.
Also, everybody near Enoch can see that he is visibly annoyed as everybody is like jumping on this door thing while he's trying to do something.
Oh, I haven't done anything yet. Like, we haven't actually done anything yet. We're like right now, Ashley's just kind of watching and waiting.
Hurry
Like,
up!
I'm perfectly
Shut the
fine
door.
with this. I've got this handled.
Epsilon starts playing elevator music.
Is she
Why not
pulling a
just
Siri? Is she pulling
Yeah.
a Siri? I love that.
She's channeling her inner Siri and just playing some elevator music now.
Bad alien. Sorry. The old bug fuck. Oh, swear words. I got it.
Oh, Matt. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Could I potentially short circuit the door so it opens?
You can certainly
Hey, man, keep it in
try.
the bedroom.
Like, either way, whatever actually does succeed in happening, either way, that door is going to be fucked. Because you have six lightsabers? Yeah, 6. In it,
Six.
just doing this swirly thing of like trying to cut it open like a fucking sci-fi can opener, or you're gonna short circuit it so that it's already so fucking damaged it can't close, and then it's got like these lightsabers just gnawing it open. Either way, this door
So
is gonna
what
be
you're-
fucked by your party.
So what you're saying is essentially this is some sort of weird technological gangbang.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah, because Enoch's just got this can opener thing going. Like, if he does his shit, he's gonna basically make sure it just stays like where it is so that everyone can get in. It can't repair. Like, you guys are gonna fuck this door that there is going to be only one way out, and it's through you.
Sorry. Keep saying gonna fuck this door.
It's true.
Fuck that door.
Fuck that
In
door.
particular.
Just that door. That one door. Fuck it.
Could I potentially
Nice and
buy
hard.
it first? I hear that is common courtesy amongst your people. Buying dinner.
Jesus.
This store's a little easy, if you know what I mean.
I mean, 6
I don't.
lightsabers.
It's been turned many times.
The knob's a little
Matt.
loose.
Jesus.
Matt, I love that you.
Squeaky.
Oh, God.
Matt, I just love that
Anyway.
you basically just slid right into your Armstrong voice when you said,
Yeah. Going to seduce the door. Let me flex on the door like I did in the other game. Flex.
Jesus.
I'd like to communicate with my muscles.
Oh no, what's that show that has it where the guy flexes and makes everyone orgasm in town?
I have never seen that show, and I'm pretty sure it's NSFW, Matt.
No, it's the one with Brendan Fraser in it. He plays like a robot guy.
Yeah, I've seen the stuff for that show. Don't remember what it's called. Probably not the time for that.
Anyway.
We went places on the internet today. That's what I'm gathering.
Don't forget, kids, if you hear weird shit on the internet, don't Google it. Or if you do, clear your browser history.
See, the thing about kids is you know
Incognito
they're
mode
gonna
is your
check it
best
out
friend.
just because.
This episode is rated R.
All the episodes have been rated R up until this point.
Rated S for stupid.
I mean, that too.
Again, incognito is your friend.
I mean, valid.
Until it isn't. The FBI is watching.
Say hi to your friendly neighborhood FBI man. Hi, Fred.
Hey, if they're liking what they're seeing, then maybe you can share.
Right?
Anyway, moving on from that, I'm going to allow the lightsaber orgy to cut open the door.
Okay. After some time, and Arashi doing the searching through the bodies, You will, in fact, be able to get the door open with your can opener lightsaber bullshit. Because that's what an Enoch do. As you do, let me reveal this final area. Maybe.
No,
Thinking.
It's like real fucking hard. Come on now. There we go.
you're not allowed
Enoch
to.
was just giving you time to loot the bodies.
It's true. There we go.
It's another thought.
It's another thought. It's the final thought.
It's the final thought down.
Inspiration.
Do-do-do-do.
You get
The final
inspiration for
thought
that.
is not down yet, though.
Yet. She will be. So,
A quick question: what does inspiration do?
it allows you to re-roll a roll or, like re-rolling a check, re-rolling an attack, that kind of thing, or it'll grant you a bonus 2 rolls.
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
So.
I will cherish that.
No worries. So, as you guys enter, you see this final assassin. Like, she has just stepped away from the computer. She has her blaster out, aimed at you guys. From what you can decipher just by looking at her, whatever she was transferring, downloading, uploading, she has just finished. And with her blaster aimed at your party, because why would she assume you're friendly?
I mean, we did just shut their door.
That might be an indicator. Slightly. She aims her blaster at you guys, and she goes, "You're too late. There's nothing here for you now."
Question: with what she did it with, did she use a little data pad or whatever that she has in her hand still?
It looks like it was through the computer on the desk.
But yeah, I'm saying so she sent it elsewhere, or is it still in hand?
She sent it elsewhere. So she does not have a
okay.
copy of it on her. She sent it elsewhere.
Yeah. All right. Well then, can I go ahead and do the basic Jedi thing and just use Force Pull to rip the gun out of her hand?
Go right ahead. I believe she has to do a strength saving throw, I think it was.
Against a 16 DC, yeah.
Yep, okay. 10, nope. You yanked that blaster right out of her hand.
And I look over to Epsilon and go, sick 'em.
Oh, no.
I'm making my way downtown. Do 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 do.
Just lets out the R2 scream. Just
Scare arousal.
Yeah.
It's effective.
No, they're all dead.
Go commit a crime. Whee!
go commit a crime. Yippee!
Oh no, breaking it down. Mother yucker.
Oh, really? Matt is having a struggle.
My internet may or may not be down on my laptop.
Oh,
Not on
no.
my phone, though. Fuck
Yeah.
you, technology.
Take that, satellites.
Take that, technology. Take that, depression. Sorry.
Take that, depression.
I spent way too much time on TikTok. Before you R2D2 screech yeet yourself at this poor unarmed woman, Arashi,
Yes.
with that technology roll, you are able to deduce the point of origin for the data pad, specifically the data pad from one of the assassins, which seems to be kind of a generic, like everybody has this.
Yeah, not the dad pad
Yep.
from here, the one that I found.
The point of origin appears to be in one of the lower sectors of Nar Shaddaa. So it seems that the group has, at least this particular sect that's on Nar Shaddaa has a meeting area in the lower areas. So they have a meeting point that they generalize have, like, it'd be basically their hub for Nar Shaddaa for their search.
Can I cross-reference this location with like a map of Nar Shaddaa to get a name of the area that we need to go to? Is this like
Yes.
down in the works or?
Yes, it is in fact in the works. You are able to find that it is in the central works sector.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And then back to Angry Baby Screech.
Completely unarmed and at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Again, as like I said, I force crush the gun in annoyance.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't have a gun anymore. She does still have her blade on her. But yeah.
Want her alive, or
That's up to your party.
would it be possible to convey that question before someone does the screech from Palpatine?
Epsilon, no limbs.
You can at least portray it. Whether or not Epsilon actually leaves them alive is up to her. Because she kind of yeeted herself. So you can at least give the suggestion. What Epsilon does is what Epsilon does.
Just tell her, no limbs.
First of all, no. We're meant to be. You know what? No, I can't say we're meant to be the good guys because I would absolutely do the same. We need her conscious, and that would actually kill her. Too much pain will cause her to go into shock, and then she'll go into other, medical issues, and I don't think we can keep her alive. Kneecaps, though, she doesn't need those. She doesn't need her kneecaps, though. And I'd like to portray this as ego.
Okay.
Now that I'm saying it out loud.
Nico kneecaps.
Yeah. So, I mean, Epsilon, you are getting that information per your connected comm links, but I'm really kind of leaving it all to you. Arashi also informs you guys of the point of origin to where this cult sect seems to be here on Nar Shaddaa. So, again, I circle back around. What the Epsilon doing?
Remember that thing I said I've been meaning to do, but was waiting for a good time to test it out?
This is, in fact,
It's
that time. It's
This
that
is
time.
the thing.
This is the thing. Great. Great.
What is the thing?
What is the thing, in fact?
What do it do? What it do?
What the epi do?
What the epi
Read the
doing?
card. That's what it does.
I know, I'm
I
trying to.
can't. Roll 20 broke. Internet broke. Technology, my ass.
The first time
The
you take
future
an
of
attack during your turn, you can simultaneously cast this power to blend your melee weapon attacks with the use of the Force. Each successful hit you make with the melee weapon before the power ends, the target must make a dexterity saving throw or have a new effect apply until the end of its next turn. Once you've made 3 weapon attacks, the power ends. First hit, if the target fails the saving throw, it gains 1 slowed level until the end of its next turn. Second hit, if the target fails a saving throw, it takes 1d6 kinetic damage and cannot take reactions until after the end of its next turn. Third hit, if the target fails its saving throw, it takes 2d6 kinetic damage and cannot take bonus actions until during its next turn. At higher levels, Force Potency, you can cast this power using the Force slot of 3rd level or higher. The damage of the second and third hit increases by 1d6 for every 2 levels above the first.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You've been educated.
You have been
I have been
educated.
educated.
Well, go for it, Epsilon. We already know every single one of those hits. So, for the first attack, it was Dex save? Dex save. Nat 20 passed.
Yeah, I'm not worried about slowing them.
Second attack, 9, it failed. The third attack, 15. What was the target DC?
Let's make a dexterity saving throw.
It should be your force casting DC.
Yeah. Let's see here. Do. powers. Power save DC 15.
Meets it, beats it. But it missed the second one, so takes
Granted, that's
1d6.
arguably the most important.
Yeah. So it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn, and it takes another d6, and it takes a d6 kinetic damage. So go ahead and roll the regular damage and all that fun shit.
Good. The normal damage. The
It's
extra
all hard
d6.
for me.
And the 4 from just being angry.
That was a good amount of hits. Now then, we will go ahead and say that we are back into combat order. Since you
Trying to
guys...
think, if I do a grapple... I'm trying to think. I love my grappling mechanics.
I know you do.
Your
Quick question, who's playing?
Reaction.
Who's playing Spider Lady?
That'd be Felicia.
Alicia.
Ah, Felicia. And I thought I was gonna get mentally freaked out by seeing this spider like lunge across the room, because that's not what I want in my dreams tonight.
Too bad. It's gonna happen.
Oh,
I love it.
FBI, I found alien.
I found alien. Ah,
Oh, alien found you.
yeah. As far as grapple
Space
goes, I mean, like, she would have to use an action to draw her swords. Like, she's unarmed. So she couldn't even attack on her turn. So I literally leave that to you. And because she can't do a reaction, and it takes an action for her to pull out her swords, so she can't attack.
So is that just a free grab?
I believe it'd be contested strength.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
By
I
the
still
way-
do still have one more attack. That was 3 out of 4.
Yeah. So
I
I
can definitely just choke a bitch.
yeah, if you want to grapple, we can do that. Okay.
Man, that's odd. That is
I
oddly low
have
for
a
my
cough. I do apologize again for like saying this random messery, I'm gonna call it, in the background. Again, I'm playing Starfield and being a bounty hunter, and they shot me, and my lung immediately collapsed, and it's like, what the fuck did you shoot me with?
That's funny. Well,
Bullets do that. Trust
bullets
me.
do that.
And lungs
What
collapsing.
It's a thing.
It's a real thing.
Bullets
It's a
are bad
sucking
for your
chest
lungs.
wound.
Bullets are bad
But
for your
armor,
lungs.
armor is bad for bullet. Oh, that's a big area.
Ah,
Anyways,
alright.
back to the game.
Yep, back to game. So she failed her strength check. She is in fact grappled by you, Epsilon.
Straight up, smacks her with the 3 lightsaber hits, reaches out, grabs her by the throat, and just smashes her head down into the computer console and holds her there. And then looks back to everyone else. You said you wanted something with this one?
Yep.
We need her
Yeah.
alive.
I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate combat because she's fucked. There's nothing she can do.
Just keeps kind of like lifting her head a little bit and smacking it back onto the screen. You like that computer screen so much. I think you're fucking smart.
We also need her conscious, please.
Yeah, there's nothing for you here.
Maybe
She
she
was a
needs a
bad
woman's
villain.
touch.
Where's your god now?
Should we? Okay. So, Higo would like to go over and remove the assassin from the custody of her tormentor.
You can try.
Not this one's mine.
That's between you and Epsilon.
I got it.
Please hand her over
But what? You can talk to
for
her like this.
transportation. Safe
not taking her with.
transportation. Yes, we are. How do you expect us to interrogate her in a safe environment?
Because everyone's dead. This is safe. Do it now. It'll take an enemy on the ship. She's technologically adapt. She'll crash our ship or some shit. Trust me, it happens.
I
Unless she's worth something. Are you worth something? Do you have a bounty? Give me a reason to leave you alive.
Is me asking not enough?
No. No prisoners. Strict policy.
Jesus.
Well, I do enjoy your enthusiasm. We need her alive for questioning.
Then ask questions. She's right here. I promise she's not going anywhere.
Can we use the force to gig in mind?
I
I
mean,
mean, there is a force ability. I don't think any of us know it.
I don't think anyone has force persuasion.
yeah, unless you
I
have
think
that
you all just
ability.
need regular persuasion. Hello, Juvia.
Yes, I just talked to her. Right? She's right here.
I
Just
don't.
talk.
So let's let Spider-Mommy go nutty with it.
I mean, she's proven thus far she's really good at interrogating people. So,
Right? And if it doesn't work, I will scare her into a combination.
scarousal.
Yeah, we have a really good combo going here. It's been working so far.
You really do, and it's
Am I
kind of terrifying.
perchance going to be subjugated to the good cop role, as they say?
Perhaps. Good luck.
I mean, I literally only do scary angry, so yes.
I would still ask that you release her at least.
Do you
At
have
least
any
allow
kind of
her.
restraints?
Yes.
Okay, well then put the restraints on, and I will think about it.
I put the restraint on the new prisoner.
Okay. She is officially restrained.
The only prisoner.
Yeah, the only
Kick her legs
prisoner.
out and kick her legs out so she's down on her knees, and just point one of the ends of my sabers at like not the back of her head, but it's like right next to her ear, so she can hear it humming and see the light. I'm gonna pick. They look like they're purple, so I'm gonna pick the purple side of my saber.
That works. Alright. She is officially handcuffed, cuffed, on her knees, and at your guys' mercy.
Is she? Could I scan? Could I potentially do a medical scan of her to see if she has any sort of like implants to self-terminate, or potentially any, foreign substances hidden in teeth?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a something check.
Would it be medicine?
Yeah, it would be medicine.
Something check.
A something check. She
Yes,
is-
I've never done the something check. God damn it! I don't think I can do it because Roll20 is being a bastard.
Well, that's a you problem.
It is certainly a me problem. I shall. Is there a chat in the thing? Roll?
Can I just say that I love how you said that? A boss. It brought me
Bastard.
joy.
He do
Medicine
be
is wisdom, so theoretically it would just be a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
yes.
I
Unless you're-
don't remember what my wisdom modifier is.
Well, that's all I got.
Your wisdom modifier is 3. So d20 plus 3.
I cannot roll because I am not able to access Roll20. Can somebody do that for me, please?
You are welcome that I am a forgiving DM.
Well, I hope that you're forgiving, because don't forgive me. Do not
Oh.
forgive the technology.
Oh,
I
well,
was gonna say you don't want me to roll, but I guess the DM wasn't good either.
yeah, we rolled an 8.
Wait.
Like, oh, we have the same wisdom score. I'll roll for you. Never mind, you don't want me to roll.
Never mind, don't want the
I gotta-
DM to roll.
No, I got a 7. She got an 8. Sorry.
Sorry
Would you
about it,
like
man.
me to try
We tried.
with inspiration?
Unfortunately, I don't think you could, unless you assist me, and I would portray that I am currently investigating her bodily autonomy for any foreign substances, any self-termination implants, etc.
Something.
I would
something. Dinner first.
And with inspiration, what can I do for that to help?
With inspiration, you could add a D4 to the roll. So it'd be an 18.
18.
Okay. So yeah, with that 21 intimidation, she is very scared of Epsilon, rightfully so. Higo, you couldn't find anything in your scans, but Ashay kind of came up to assist. In your professional opinion, for what it's worth, Ashay, she doesn't have like a cyanide pill hidden in her teeth or anything like that. It's very apparent that other than the beating you guys gave her, they were not expecting a fight. Like, they were expecting come in, that's what the troopers were for, they'd be done, and then the assassins would get the fuck out. Like, they are not designed to be front linemen, essentially. They are much sneak, get in, hack, or do whatever, and then get the fuck out. They were not prepared for this whatsoever.
Fair enough. Alright, well, she has no kill switch or anything like that, so just don't overdo it.
Rookie mistake. I have 17 fail-safe.
Hello. I'd like to point out something.
Is it your turn?
Yes.
Are you gonna do the thing? Do the thing. Give it.
Well, I mean, I may have a bite that's poisonous and or not poisonous.
Does that do anything other than kill the recipient?
It just poisons them for a little bit.
It's just a
Like,
deadly
makes-
neurotoxin.
You're both making me rather concerned.
Well, you're not asking questions. Something of all this talk about the delegation, and no one has asked anything.
Hey,
Higo, just ask the questions, please, before she passes out and dies. No, Naveer's seen all of this before. None of this is surprising him. He's like, look, I am not in the mood to fight this. Ask the questions. She's gonna die. Let's just go. He's tired.
Navir wants a nap.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he does.
yes. I mean, I feel like we've been doing this for months. Like, let's go home.
God, I feel like we've been here for a month and a half.
I know, right?
It's just been less than an hour.
alright. My dear friend, before you end to an ultimate demise, what did you steal?
Well, we don't have a scarousal check, so I guess persuasion?
There's forceful persuasion.
There's forceful persuasion, you were correct.
I don't know how well my persuasion's gonna go today. Nope.
Ouch.
She gives you
Would
this,
the-
like, indignant, almost cocky look and says, "You're never gonna find out."
Don't get cocky, girl.
Can I give it a
That's
try?
not a good thing.
Oh,
I was gonna try again.
I mean, you could. I see a bad cop, good cop between Epsilon and Juvia, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'm just assisting her speaking. What's the, yeah, just do the thing where it's like just the cup of water, just throw it in her face.
Just splat. Oh god, it's fucking Veery all over again.
Hold on, I know exactly what to do in this situation. I was
Splash.
prepared for this for years. Splash.
I'm gonna try persuasion again.
Okay.
The look he not gives her.
Roll it with advantage because of Epsilon, like, being the bad cop.
know if I have an advantage button. What would it be? Regular persuasion and advantage.
Yeah. Wait, is this the sheet that doesn't have the advantage toggle for some reason? Just roll it twice. Like, just click it twice
Yeah.
and take the higher.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
we'll take the
Where?
15 because reasons. Um, she seems definitely unnerved by the water splash. That came out of nowhere because she didn't even recall water being in this room. And she just kind of spits it out because some got in her mouth and she doesn't know what the hell it is. And it's just like glaring at Epsilon before she looks at Juvia, who seems to be a bit nicer. And generally you can lead flies to honey better than you can vinegar. And she just kind of seems to weigh her options before looking you up and down, like you as a party. And she goes, "What were you looking for?"
A good time. Which I found. But I asked the question first, so I think if you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours.
Hmm. Um, Real quick, because I have to think how how they would handle this. I was not prepared for the good cop bad cop routine. Let's take a let's take a quick 5-minute bathroom break while I figure out
Scratch
how
the
the
lightsaber.
fuck I handle this situation real quick.
Sounds
The
fair.
scratch. The scratch is a lightsaber. I'm going to scratch your back with a lightsaber.
Jesus. All right, 5-minute break, everyone.
Christ.
Gonna slowly just get the lightsaber close enough to her skin that it the heat starts to blister and burn her, just really slowly.
Can we not?
We could not, however.
I would prefer if this individual left here uninjured,
Oh, it's way too
barring
late for
everything
that.
that is, barring everything else that has occurred.
I'm definitely going. No, I was going to throw them out the window, but sometimes when you throw people off of high places, they manage to survive, and then we have the issue of why I don't leave survivors. So I'm definitely just gonna chop this one into ribbons.
Or we will place her under arrest where she will go into investigation.
We're not cop. You can get in trouble for impersonating an Imperial officer. Trust me, I used to be an Imperial officer.
Don't you mean Republic?
Let call him A, let call him B. I have done both. I'm actually a rather high-ranking military official.
Enoch just kind of looks at her and is like, I can't really picture you as an Imperial officer, let alone a Republic one.
I mean, I also used to be a Jedi, and a Sith, and a bounty hunter. I've been around. Did a lot of jobs. I have an interesting resume. I have a varied resume, I was told to put it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm basically just looking at Ego, just being like, look, this isn't gonna end well, dude. Like, there's no way you're going to convince them not to.
So let's see, what was that? I was, yeah, no, I was High Inquisitor for the Imperial Knights for a hot minute. Hot minute.
How hot was that minute?
It's Epsilon. How hot do you think it?
Yeah,
Screaming.
let's see. Sith Guardian, yeah, Imperial Knight Inquisitor, Jedi. Kinda technically a Sith master because I killed my master, and that's how that works.
Can confirm that is how.
So yeah, I mean, I have how you say credentials.
So if you're a high inquisitor, inquisitate.
That's what they're doing. See, and splashes more water in her face.
Okay, Epsilon, I have to ask, where do you keep getting that water?
She just holds her hand up with a little like just the tip of her finger is like slightly pointier and looks like the end of like a little like hose. That's what's it's in my hand.
You have a hose in your body.
Do you not?
Do I look half machine to you?
See her eyes like light up, like clearly scanning you for a moment. Yeah, guess not. Yeah, that doesn't all get. I mean, technically, you could cut off the tip of your finger, and it would spray a little bit of blood to a very similar effect. Um, but then you can't stop it like I can.
Yeah, it's a finite resource, and I'd run out really quickly, so it's just not really worth the effort, you know? Plus, it's more fun when you do it.
It is more fun when I do it. Fun for me.
Enoch's just like leaning against the back wall, arms crossed, just like an eyebrow raised as he's watching us. He's like, never would have expected to see water being splashed on somebody like that as interrogation.
Honestly, Navir has seen way worse. Like, he's seen, like, straight up, like, what's it called? Hydroboarding? Like, literally someone drowning.
Yeah, she can
Yeah, like,
waterboard
Waterboarding.
people.
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like he's seen these extreme levels of torture, but just like a little splash of water, he's like, why just that? Like that seems so minute.
You clearly have not seen Master Vili's Out of Persuasion in interrogation.
Actually, it's just gonna be like over next to Enoch. He's like, I don't really want to be near it. Good luck.
Don't worry. If in the extreme unlikelihood that Master Vili's interrogation techniques do not succeed in this scenario, I will merely default back to my Imperial training, and those have not failed me yet. They have
So
failed
broken
others.
bones.
Yeah, that's on the list. I have extensive experience on both sides of Imperial and Sith and Jedi interrogation.
Just know that there's only so much that I can heal.
I don't intend for you to put them back together.
No, I'm just saying, like, to not go too far to have them die in the process of interrogation. I can only heal so much.
I could just hit them with some Force Lightning. That usually brings them back. So I don't cut very often. Like bleeding wounds are harder to turn them from than just like blunt force trauma.
Can confirm, Force Lightning makes for a great defibrillator.
Yeah, great. But those little interrogation drone bastards like to use it. Stupid little shock balls.
Alrighty, and I am back.
Did you know
Come back.
over half of the bones in the human body are in the hands and feet?
Why are you this
Fun
way?
fact.
Noted. You know exactly why.
Because all the bones in your hand are small and compact. The bones in the rest of your body are quite large. This also makes them much more fragile. So don't threaten to break every bone in somebody's body. Just threaten to break half.
So, how's the interrogation go?
That is the question. Do I have everyone? Rob is still AFK for a bit, but do I have everyone else?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So, I'm glad I took that breather because okay, I think I'm ready for this bullshit. Juvia, when you say, you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours, like, the assassin kind of gives you this little look, like, the fuck? Not that she was taking you literally, but rather that she wasn't exactly expecting you to be friendly, and then Epsilon keeps making these comments. There is distinctly a moment where you kind of read on her face. You all could read this. It's pretty plain as day. She's honestly considering if death would be better than this. Just
Too bad you don't have a kill switch.
this. Yeah, she is having some regrets. And you see her kind of glance at the computer before she looks back at you all, and she goes, "You killed my soldiers. You killed my sisters.
Oh yeah.
Odds.
What is it that you want from me? You interrupted our job to..." And she just kind of like, if she had her hands free, she would have gestured for you to finish that sentence. So she kind of leaves it apparent, like, hanging very obviously in the air.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
As she glances at her computer, Higo would like to interface with the computer and start scanning it for anything that's on it.
You certainly
Sorry,
can.
Ange, real quick. Can I help him for advantage?
Sure.
Arashi doing that, or doing some kind of data retrieval, or just tracking the file?
Arashi was trying to narrow down where specifically this sect of the Cult of Isaidus is based out of in the lower works.
Oh, okay.
So Arashi is doing another techie thing, so this is a different thing. For Hiko, this would definitely be a technology role.
Okay, Kevin, you gotta go get for me, boy.
I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Navarre offered to help to lend you advantage, so we will be rolling this at advantage.
Advantage.
Yay.
Which is a good thing because you rolled a 22.
You're welcome.
So, Higo, while Juvia and Epsilon are having their good cop, bad cop moment, you immediately start to interface with the computer. Considering this is kind of like a docks area, that there should be a lot more information on this computer. Odds are this is where people would check in their supplies before they would be shipped out, etc. So it should have some sort of information to it. But it seems like she was in the process of wiping everything, because there's like some half documents or half full folders. It looked like she was trying to completely wipe the computer, but did not get a chance to wipe all of it. You guys kind of interfered. But whatever it was she was looking for, on the surface level, seems to have been wiped. But with that 22, and considering you are of the droid type variety, you are able to, in fact, locate the file in question. It is a hidden file that seems to be locked. This file is password protected. You cannot hack it. The password looks like it has 5 tries before it erases itself forever. So they did not even try to unlock it. It looked like she was sending the docket elsewhere. But you were able to recover it on this computer to send to yourselves.
I'm gonna send a copy out to the rest of the group.
Okay. But again, it is password protected. You have 5 tries before it completely erases itself. And there
It
are
appears you.
hints. There are 3 hints available to help you decipher the password. So it looked like that they were just getting the information. We're going to send it back to their base, which it looks like she did successfully at least get it sent, but you guys now have the information as well. It was sent to their location on Nar Shaddaa to have their hackers try to work on it to try to find the answer.
Excellent.
Are these copies
So-
isolated?
Are they what?
Are these copies isolated from each other?
I don't believe they would be able to. I would be able to do that. He's
Nope.
basically sent the link.
Yeah. So is this like everyone's technically looking at the same file, or are these like isolated copies where like someone could try 5 times, their file got deleted, someone else can try 5 times, and their copy will get deleted? Like, what kind of copy are we looking at?
You are looking at a universal copy. However, you all are able to have multiple hints. So each of you would have 3 hints apiece to work out that you can use. Because it looks like the hints kind of restart, although the tries do not.
Okay.
So you'd be able to have a certain number of hints, but you only collectively have 5 tries to solve the password.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Do we have a line back to the space station? Like, can we involve our whole ass base with this? Like,
You have a direct line to Legion on the station, and Legion would happily help you should you reach out to them.
has someone call the creepy space plant? I'm not doing it. I'm busy, but someone should call the creepy space plant.
Hi, Legion.
I will.
Okay.
I'd like to phone a friend.
I would like the phone friend option, please.
Phone a friend, Regis.
Of course, you know, you ring Legion, but there is a connection across all of your communicators to save the whole having to bounce around, you know, playing telephone, resolving the messages. But Legion answers. What do you need of us?
Gonna send him a copy too.
Okay. There's a brief moment of pause as Legion gets the information and seems to view it over before it speaks again. Do you require our help in finding of the password?
Please?
Figured it would.
That is an affirmative.
For only 5 tries, we're going to need the help we can get. Hopefully, we can compile a hint.
We will forward this to the scientists on the station, and we will find the password. We do believe that it will take... And there's a pause, as Legion seems to be calculating. Approximately no less than 3 hours, given the solving of the hints to find the password. Is this of a time-sensitive matter, or will you be able to entertain yourselves for the 3 hours while we are finding of the password?
Epsilon just like slowly grins down at their prisoner.
I think we'll be able to entertain ourselves just fine.
It'll be a potentially. Actually, I think it is better if we also attempt to unlock it. Remember, she did send it to someone else in order to get it open. I believe we want it open before they do.
Like, we'll try to,
Okay.
but definitely still forward it to the scientists just in case. Like, that's kind of the backup plan if all else fails.
Got
Affirmative.
any suggestions, Vigo's? Sorry, got any suggestions, Vigo, about what the password could
What are the hints? How do you use a hint?
So,
How do we?
how does one solve puzzles? So your hints, which bear with me as I catch Rob up to speed. Essentially, you guys got to the final assassin. You found that she had forwarded a docket that seemed to be password protected to where you have kind of centralized the location of the Cult of Isaidus. There is 5 attempts to solve the password.
Besides forever.
So there's a total of 5 attempts before it's locked and wiped forever. There is 3 hints that can be given that you work on. And you can have any number of those hints before they kind of reset. It doesn't affect your password, but it's basically kind of pulling up the hints and referencing them to solve the password. You already know that it was sent, but Higo was able to pull it back, like retrace it, reinstall it, whatever, on the computer so that you guys have a collective copy. You forwarded it to Legion for the scientists to work on. Essentially, out of character, they are your DM help us questions. So they're working in the background. It will take approximately 3 hours for them to have a resolution at least. And I have not given the exact hints yet, so you came just in time.
Okay.
Alright, so the hints are: this was my prior name. Hint number 2: this was where I was born. And 3: the name of my successor on this planet.
It's not Mandalore, is it?
You don't know.
Is this about Revan specifically, or?
I don't think we know that either.
It has not been confirmed. You do not know who, just that this is information that would lead them, the Cult of Isaidus, to find the Star Forges. The thought process of it being Revan is a good start, but you do not know for certain.
Quick question, Andrew.
Yes.
Sorry. Could I do a thing?
Depends on what that thing is.
I'd type it to you, but my phone is currently doing a fucky. Could I try to remember what he was referred to as prior to becoming Isaidus?
Do you remember?
You would know that Isaidus was his name. That was his original name. He went with it. That was his birth given name.
But what was his title? I'm sure he had like titles and stuff like that.
It was just Dark Lord.
His first name.
I mean, theoretically, we could use one of the tries and just go with the Revan's information. That would, in theory, also identify if this is relevant to the holocron, or if this is just other secretive information that we have stumbled across. Do you know what the information is? She like shakes the hostage's head a little bit by her hair. Do you know what is in this file? Like, why were you sent here? Or was this just one of those go blindly get the thing kind of deals?
She kind of seems disgruntled by the whole head shaking thing.
Shaking.
I can't imagine why she would be disgruntled about such a thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not a comfortable hostage.
But she just kind of gives you a perturbed look before she goes, considering we haven't opened it, we don't know what's inside, just that our leaders want it. So we went and got it.
Do you know what they think it is inside? Or is this one of those, like, leaders leave everyone in the dark kind of deals here?
I don't know. Could be shipping information, it could be private information, it could be their family records, who knows?
I don't suppose you're anybody actually important, right? Like, we don't really have any leverage if we contacted your leaders and tried to trade you with something.
She does not answer.
Yeah, this is going to take that as a no. You do not seem important to me. I just thought that would be nice and ask. Sprays her in the face with water again.
Water-like substance.
Water adjacent substance. But that's for not answering me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Well, congratulations on your promotion.
God damn it, Hugo.
Gives Hugo a thumbs up.
Oh no, someone gave the angry baby more power.
I know, right?
Now,
You go.
Captain,
You go. No.
Captain Darth Epsilon, let's go.
God help us all.
Captain Darth Epsilon the Scorned. What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could possibly go amiss there?
Everything.
Ah, sure, they totally
Absolutely.
fine.
Glad someone's positive about this idea.
Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Brutally
It's
so.
gone wrong.
And intentionally.
Yes,
And that's why I know it will.
Right.
it will go exactly as we believe it will.
For any of
Oh,
you,
yeah, I can pack,
for
I
any of
patch
you
Jinx
who
into
want
this
to
now.
try to deduce what these hints might be, specifically tied with this computer, now that Higo has found some of the stuff that has been recovered that was previously deleted, I would need a technology roll to find information on this computer, or I believe it would be a lore check to see if you can figure out who this might be.
Well, it's the same one either way, so it doesn't matter.
I know, right? Same.
Is somebody rolling for me, please?
Well, on the bright side, between Arashi and Ashe, I think we got it.
Higo, do you want to roll lore or technology? You're
I'd
proficient
like
in
to-
tech.
Technology, please.
Okay.
I'm
Perfect.
gonna patch Jinx into this to help me out.
Okay, that would give you the advantage. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Arashi rolled a 22 tech, and Epsilon rolled a 17 tech. Higo rolled an 18 tech. So, I'll deal with that before I go to Ashay for the lore, but with the tech, Higo have pulled up a lot of information. Between the three of you kind of scrounging through the computer, you were able to find that this particular dock seemed to be the place where none other than the Jedi Exile had docked on her hunt for Revan when Revan was missing prior. There is 2 instances of the prior ship of both the Exile and Revan, the Ebon Hawk, docking here. One was 55 years ago, and then 52 years ago, which correlates to the times of when Revan first came here and then the Jedi Exile. So there is confirmation that the Exile and Revan were here. So far, those are the top 2 that you can find that were of importance. Everything else is just very basic, docking, shipping out supplies, etc.
Okay, so it was one of those 2, and those are pretty. Not like any of that is secret information.
We have
So-
another batch of hints.
Well, let me get to the lore. So that is what you found with the tech. With the lore, Ashay, you also could confirm that Revan, when she was first here, you remember with that information, Revan was here also looking for Starforge information. Specifically to find, remember what she and Malik had found. And the Exile had come here looking for Revan and retracing her steps. Both women had been to Nar Shaddaa many times over the years, so there is a very distinct, overarching force presence of both of them. For Revan, it's an echo because of her death, but it still kind of exudes. That's an echo that you can't forget. But then there is the echo that is that of the Exile. Especially given that you are a Miraluka, you are tied to the Force, that is kind of your thing. There's a distinct echo, but it is like a black hole echo that you know from your studies. This was the fabled Exile who, when she was cut off from the Force, became this essential black hole of Force energy and just absorbed it.
A wound in the Force, yeah.
And again, just like with Revan's overarching presence, that's not something that can be denied. It cannot be erased. The only difference is the wound from the Exile does not seem to be just a lingering, long-healed wound. You kind of determine through the Force that it's still active, meaning that the Exile is, in fact, still alive.
Mitra Surik is still alive? Holy shit.
Yep, she is, in fact, still alive. But very obviously hiding because nobody knows where she went. And then
Does anybody remember her name? Or do they just keep calling her the Exile?
something you might have to do a deep dive lore with information to see if you can find that, because remember, what may be on the canonical Star Wars sites of Revan or the Exile's name, it's not necessarily what is canon in my universe.
Ah, right, yeah, because you changed the names because your character's right, yeah.
Teehee.
The Exile's name is Laena. Laena. Did I say it? Laena?
Correct.
Laena.
Is
Fun
this a
fact,
weird password.
sorry.
Like, with these being 3 different questions, does that mean there's like 3 different passwords, or like these aren't 3 hints to equal 1 password? Unless for some reason her successors was her former named after her planet. Like are there different passwords?
The-
Are there layered passwords?
The answers to the hints are not the password themselves. The answers to the hints, once you have them and know that they are right, will help lead you to what the password would be.
We know Revan's name, and we know where Revan was from, and her successor is pretty obvious. The Exile's information is a little harder. How do three unrelated questions get us to the password?
There's a common aspect between whoever the three past hints are talking about.
I was gonna say, could you repeat what the questions were?
They're in game planning.
Sorry.
Yep, I did write them out. They are in game planning on the Discord.
Okay. It's my. You
Yeah.
gonna work, motherfucker?
Her former name, her home planet, and the name of her successor
Correct.
are there, because we don't know which one it is.
Mhm.
So it is theoretically one of the two women.
Yes, it would be easy to deduce that it would be either Revan herself or the Jedi Exile.
Did Revan have a name prior
Yes.
to being called Revan?
I don't know, my
Yeah,
that
peachy
was what
keen
you-
crew.
Yes, she certainly did.
I,
Yeah, I'm saying that, like,
Ah.
no
It's been too
metagame.
long. Expect to
I'd
remember
say
that
that, like,
far
no-
back.
Oh, you're asking as he go?
Essentially, yes.
Okay, that's fair. It's an in character question. Got it.
Epsilon just gives him a look like that was an offensive question.
how dare you?
How dare. You dare.
He goes neck is gonna spark, and he's just gonna say out loud, "It's been a long time since we talked." I that.
I think he broke.
No, apologies. I
Are there
don't
sparks
know what
coming
that
from
was.
Ego?
Yeah, there was
Not anymore.
sparks from past tense. There were sparks from the neck.
It's well, every time he like breaks and goes into like his really excited thing,
There's like
that
sparks.
happened. I've never spoken to Revan before. Maybe.
You could just look it up on the HoloNet, man. That was a pretty big deal.
I'm more concerned of. Anyway, apologies. Yes, I shall do that. He's gonna look up on the internet. Gonna Google her.
I'm gonna Google Revan. Okay.
And I guess Malik would be their successor?
Would have been.
She had a couple of apprentices. No, Silek, Malik.
We also don't know that this is talking about Revan.
I mean, the one focus at the time.
How many attempts do we get again?
5.
5.
5 password attempts total.
Could I potentially try a thing to access the database?
Sure. What is it that you wanted to try?
I would like to attempt a password, if that is alright.
Wait, are you going to use an attempt?
Go ahead.
Yes, if that is fine. We have 4 more afterwards, and if I'm right, then we get a first try. If I'm wrong, then
Care to explain how you got there? Before you just
I-
blindly type things in?
I don't know how I got to this conclusion.
Well, what is the conclusion?
If it is talking to Revan, if it is about Revan, then it would essentially be about the Peachy Keen. You know, what was her name prior to her becoming Revan? That's something that I assume that the crew explored in their time together. The successor would be a member of the Peachy King. And the homeworld, well, I do believe she had 2 children. That could be where her children reside.
Follow you so far.
So it could be related. Again, this is a simple shot in the dark. It could be about her time with Peachy Keen. The successor that she had gained afterwards would be, I believe you are very fond of her. What was her name again?
That was Viri, right?
Yes. The mention of her successor, her home planet, and who she was before, that, in at least my mind, relates back to the crew that knew her before she became Revan, or potentially those who knew her afterwards. Again, it is. Apologize. I apologize. It's a shot in the dark. Oh, communication failed.
Don't worry, keep
Who
going.
died?
It's fine. It was just the Lucy. She had to run away for a meal with family. So.
Okay.
So
Um,
you think that the password is the ship name, or I guess like the shipping crew? Is that
I do believe it would be the name of the ship. Yes.
is that timeout correctly? Was she with them this 52 cycles ago that this file is dated for? That sounds like it'd be about the right time.
That does sound like it would correlate. I mean, if I'm not mistaken on my history of the Peachy Keen, that is a lot younger, is a lot older, apologies, than I believe Miss Fett, who is on the ship. And that would put it in the time at which she may have met the Peachy Keen crew. Or perhaps it was after. It's all rather a blur, the time.
It seems that I mean, I followed you. That seems logical. And
So would it be logical to attempt password as the Peachy Keen?
I don't know anything. I really do not know much about Legion. If we were to run this by him, do you think he could like verify or confirm, or is he not really like it? Is he not good with the memory or tech stuff?
Naveer's already asked, like, punched a question to Legion while she's asking.
Okay.
Looks over at Navir like, yeah, we non. This sound right to Legion?
I believe if anybody,
It winks
Legion
better.
would be the one.
Uh, Legion has been listening because you patched into them, and they have been listening as you've been working. There's a little bit of silence before Legion speaks. We believe that if it is the Revan, then the answer of the Keen that is Peachy would be the correct answer. But we do not know if it is in fact the Revan. But we would deduce that is a, as we have been told the saying goes, the marked target.
That seems
Naveer
logical
kinda
enough
looks-
to me.
Naveer kind of looks at Hiko. Would you like to do the honor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Negative. I need to conduct a bit of maintenance. I don't know what that outburst was prior. I'd like to investigate it.
All right,
But,
Juvia moves
go ahead.
forward.
Okay?
And she slowly types in, because she is not tech savvy.
This is fucking finger.
She does the
Yeah.
Siri thing.
The finger type. It's slowly one letter at a time.
Epsilon like cringes at every keystroke. Unconsciously tightening her grip on her hostage.
P. Where's the E? Where's the E?
Juvie, it's right there. The E's right there.
QWERTY. Use QWERTY.
A. Oh, where's the C on this?
The two to the right.
Literally
one
the
down.
sloth scene. This is the sloth scene in Zootopia.
C.
And you go up one, and to the right 3.
My right or your right?
Yours.
You're right.
H.
And then literally right above it.
Why?
I'm literally like the last letter. I just punch it 'cause I'm so tired of waiting.
This one's only 4 letters. It's fine. It'll be okay.
K. E. E. Oh, dang it. Where's the N button?
2 down.
I already pushed the
and
end button.
4 left.
Oh, apparently Navier already did it, which irritates Juvia.
Okay. It has been typed. There's one more step.
Epsilon uses the hostage's face to press the enter button.
God damn it.
You like it.
See, you're helping.
See, you're helping. Okay. For a moment, everything seems to just kind of freeze on the screen.
What did they
The peachy keen.
Hold on, buffering.
And then it goes black,
It's loading.
and then the light turns back on, and it is no longer the appearance of a computer screen with icons and stuff. It is what appears to be a video. You all would recognize the woman as Revan herself, and she seems to kind of be sitting on a desk, and has just activated the camera and smiles a little bit somberly before she leans forward and she goes, "If you're viewing this, then I'm dead. Which means you're trying to find the Star Forges." And then you watch as a smile kind of crosses Revan's face, and she goes, "And if you found this, then you're finding them for the same reason I am. And if that's true, then you must be the children of the Peachy Keen, and I'm happy to help." And that's where we'll end the session.